Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Steven Universe Future. Last time on Steven Universe Future, we had Snow Day. So yeah, it was a snow day, and Steven, well, for a little while was still going out and doing all his responsibilities and, kind of ignoring the gems when they wanted to do stuff with him. And eventually, even when he was, forced to stay home on the snow day instead of going to work, he was still working, and so they kind of forced him into a game of Steven Tag. And we realized that Steven has been throwing himself into his work a lot and not really paying attention to the crystal gems. So he does need to give them attention, but they also need to acknowledge that this is what he does now. This is him now. It was a very, very relatable episode, actually. So yeah, I did enjoy it. And yeah, with that being said, we might as well get right into this episode of Steven Universe Future. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, it's Lapis.
Take too long.
Wow, Steven. It took you a whole 5 seconds to make a new friend. You're getting rusty.
Yeah.
You think they didn't get your message that we're not destroying planets anymore?
I'm sure they did. Everyone did.
Yeah.
But I'll get them to stop.
This might be harder than you think.
Oh,
There they are.
wait. Oh, there are other Lapises. Oh, cool. Oh, God. They're terrifying.
This is just a misunderstanding. Terraforming is what we like.
Yeah, they want to do this.
Okay, wait. You get it? What made it click for you?
A cycle of horrible torture.
But other than that, living in nature, getting creative.
Yeah.
Come on, we can do that for them.
Okay, just a little torture.
No,
just the
not the
other side.
torture.
Fine. It doesn't have to be exactly this. You can create anything.
Yeah, like a chair. A muddy, ugh. Yeah.
Lifelike, I forgot.
Oh. That's it.
Okay.
Try making other shapes
You have a
too.
ball.
Anything you want.
That not, there goes the mountain. Yeah, we could try dancing instead. Alright, she's getting it. She's not.
Let's get back to it.
No, come on, Lapis.
This stuff won't make
You were getting
feel
there.
good right away. I'd love to see your colors shining through.
No.
You've taken enough of our time. Let's get back to it, shall we?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Uh-oh. Alright.
That's it. I've had enough of you two.
Oh, shit.
Wait, we agreed we wouldn't fight.
Water hand, huh? Mind if we try?
Oh, no. She's just giving them ideas.
Oh boy. Look out!
Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, she's getting serious. Yeah.
Who's dull now?
Oh,
Who's pitiful now?
oh, don't. Lesson number 1. Never fuck with Lapis Lazuli. Oh. You're enjoying it?
After that ridiculous show of strength, we'll do anything you say. That wasn't strength, that was weakness. Restraint
Yeah.
takes strength. Patience takes strength. Ugh,
Forget it.
I don't have the strength to deal with you.
Yeah.
Give yourself a break. You've grown a lot. It's
Yeah.
not your fault they're stuck in their ways.
Oh, hey.
So is this at school you mentioned?
Yeah. You got one.
Yeah. Welcome.
Yay. She'll go do the dancing. The dancing. Okay, I got one at least at the start. Alrighty. Another good episode. And an episode with Lapis. Love Lapis. Lapis may be one of my favorite characters on the show. She definitely has the most interesting and tragic storyline of them all. So, oh god, oh god. Oh man. So, yeah. Good Lapis episode. So, I guess if we just go ahead and get into the notes. First thing I wrote down was Lapis. 2 other Lapis Lazulis out there in the universe. I mean, it makes sense. And these two were fully aware that the war was over. The Diamonds weren't giving them orders anymore, and they could do whatever they wanted. Despite all this, they decided to keep going with what they were doing and terraforming planets. Which it's good to see a bit more of what exactly did terraforming look like with a Lapis. Because I don't feel like we ever really saw that. Like, what does it look like for a Lapis to do her job? So yeah. So that was interesting watching them do that. And that's the thing too, is that you have to remember Lapis has to be one of the most powerful gems, because she has to, be able to terraform. So getting 2 of them like that is pretty insane, although our Lapis has been through a little bit more. So yeah, but now we have another Lapis. This is great. Now we have 2 Lapis. I don't know what impression that was supposed to be, but I'm offended for someone for whatever accent that was. So yeah, so that was interesting. The multiple Lapises, Lapises. Yeah. That was cool. And then just anything with Lapis, we haven't had a lot of Lapis in a while. So yeah, that was cool. And I did like, I like her joke of like, wow, it took you 5 seconds to make a friend, Steven Universe. You're getting rusty. It's like, I love jokes at his expense like that. They also kind of did that in the movie where, they were like, wow. Like Peridot was like, wow, it took me a whole month to stop wanting to kill Steven. And Bismuth was like, it was just sort of a misunderstanding. And Lapis was like, yeah, I'm still on the fence of whether or not I want to kill him. So yeah, that was funny. And then, yeah, so we have 2 Lapis Lazulis that still want to do their terraforming, which is interesting. So we had the different ways of trying to get through to them. The first one being nature, because that's kind of what helped for our Lapis. After all the horrible torture that she went through. So yeah, that was interesting. And then Dance, that was also interesting. And I did like, the one Lapis starting to like it a bit. She was actually starting to like dancing, but the other Lapis didn't, so she was just kind of, going along with that, with what that Lapis was saying. But that was also interesting. And then, it's interesting. It would have been cool. Well, okay. I was going to say, it would be cool if Steven and Lapis fused, although I don't think Lapis is fusing with anyone anytime soon. I think she's kind of got her fill of fusion after everything that went down with Jasper. So yeah. And then I wrote down the song, Lapis's song, which was cool. I did like that, and it's interesting that they were laughing at her. It's like, oh, you want us to sing and dance like a pearl? I always sort of forget about some of the the prejudice against other gems, which we've had in this series before too. I think because that was one of the things with Peridot, was that Peridot also had a prejudice against pearls. Pearls are just servants; they can't really do anything. And then our Pearl, overcame that. But yeah, so that was also interesting. Just sort of the prejudice there is like, you know, oh, you want us to sing and dance like we're some pearl? It's like, oh, well, Jesus, I'm so high and mighty apparently. And then when none of that worked, when Lapis was like, all right, you know what? Fuck these two. I'm going all out. And it's like, oh shit, you do not want to be on the receiving end of Lapis Lazuli's power. Because she is strong. She's stronger than they are, honestly. She is stronger than they are. And just took them down. And, you know, how they were saying, like, you know, well, you need to stop teaching us different things that we can do. And it's like, well, okay, yeah, that is true. She is technically, you know, giving them ideas of attacks, but she has pretty much mastered these attacks. So, yeah, just the fact that, you know, when they send the saw blade out at her, and she just stops it with her mind, and it just explodes. It's like, nope, you are not beating her. You are not beating this Lapis. That is just not happening. So, yeah, and then, but it is good, because she was going a little dark, too, you know, when she kind of started to enjoy it again, but she did see, you know, she did see Steven's face, and was like, no, I've grown past this, I can't do this, and she stopped it, and of course, that's when the two Lapises are like, oh my gosh, you're so awesome, you're so strong, and she's like, what? No, that wasn't strength, that was, you know, weakness, and I did like that. It definitely highlights, you know, how far Lapis has come, you know, with her development and everything. So yeah, I did like that. It was a good highlight that with the other two. And I did like at the end that they at least got one of them. They got one of the two Lapises to come to Little Homeschool. Because, yeah, she was interested in the dance. She was just kind of going along with what the other Lapis was saying. But then at the end, after that, she was like, no, I'm going to be my own person. And I want to go, you know, learn dance, go to Little Homeschool. So, yeah, I did like that. Great episode. Great episode for Lapis, too. And, yeah, I really did enjoy that. That was pretty good. So, yeah, that is pretty much it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Steven Universe future reactions, you can click on the playlist, you can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and be sure you hit that notification bell. You can support me on Patreon, follow me on social media, links below in the gosh darn description. See you guys later.